Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of PATTAY'S Performance. Today in the driveway, on the back of Mandingo, is an Echo PB580T. This thing looks brand new. Wow. Why is it here? It's here for a no start. According to the person who owns this machine, he was just using it and it died and it cannot restart. Sound familiar? Believe it or not, this is from 2017. So, let's see. We got compression. Gas smells good. Has a little bit of a hint of green, so we know that it's been mixed. So, let's see what we got for an air filter. All right, we'll start with the really easy stuff before we go. We are going to verify his problem first and go from there. Air filter looks brand new. And then now, let's prime for a good time and see if it starts. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let me see if I can get you guys a good angle. Actually, no, I'm gonna take you guys off. Look at this primer bulb. You guys see that? There's no fuel in there. So if we can't prime for a good time, we definitely can't start it. And we know we're not getting fuel into it, okay? This clear line right here is your return back down, because when you prime, there's going to be excess gas. This black line is your feed, and this is your breather. All right, so let's just see. Let's undo the gas cap. No, still not priming. All right, let's just verify. Off a go-go juice. And let's give it a rip. Okay. So now this thing runs and dies. So you need facts in order to start. Fuel, air, compression, timing, and spark. The go-go juice is fuel. So as the fuel burns up, it stops running. So therefore we confirmed air, timing, spark, and compression. There's no need to go crazy trying to diagnose this thing. So alright guys, check this out. Look what we got in the mail. This is our eBay knockoff Chinesium carb kit. So anyway, if this carb kit works out, I will put an affiliate link in my description. If it doesn't work out, well then it's just experimentation and we'll get a refund, and then I will order the OEM one. Spark plug. I mean, now, nothing wrong with the OEM one. We know it's a fuel related issue. Grommet, okay? I always like these primer bulbs, like extra primer bulbs. Nothing wrong with extra fuel line. Filters, gaskets, the whole line. We will set that somewhere in my toolbox. This is what we need right here. This is our carburetor in all its glory. Ooh, look at this. High and low on the outside compared to the inside. So that means you could do this with a screwdriver. Pretty freaking cool. All right, so without further ado, let's get this party started. We can't get down and dirty because we're not on the floor or on the driveway. So, let's try this again. All right, what do you think? Times two? We might do this a third time if this carburetor doesn't work out. We have to go with OEM. So, we are going to just unscrew this. Okay, and let's get these two Torx out. They are a T25. And then from there, we can break loose just a little bit more. And then once we take this out, we can compare. Okay, gasket's still intact. We'll set that aside. That's nice and easy. Pull this off. Okay, so you guys could see black up top, clear on the bottom. And then we'll do a side-by-side comparison of this carburetor. Let me get a pair of pliers, and we will give that a little bit of a twist. I just broke that. That's fine. We'll just snip that at the brake. A little bit of fuel spillage. And then let's try not to break this as well. And while this is fresh in my mind, let me just give that a quick snip. There you go, problem fixed. All right, now that we got this out, we're gonna unhook the choke, and then we'll zoom out. Where, oh where, you aftermarket carburetor, where could you be? Where did I put you? See, even when I'm organized, this here, where the hell did you go? Alrighty, so let's do a side by side. Let's start with what you're looking at. See that? OEM, aftermarket, you can tell, clear, dirty. Innie and the outie. So this is labeled high and low, so high on the outside, low on the inside facing the machine. These are lined up pretty good. Look at the top. One screw to take out the top. Look at these. So this is just the machining difference. Look here. There we go. Look here. So what do we see? Let's hold these even. What do we see? Same angle. This has the flange nipple. Smooth, smooth, smooth. Look here. Do you guys see the difference? Oh, you guys definitely see it. Look at this lever and cable. This one sits a little higher up. We might have some clearance issues on the side right here. So without hooking up anything, let's verify we will not have any clearance issues. I'm just going to do a little dry run. Actually, I don't think we're going to have clearance issues. It doesn't look like it. Oh yeah. I'm gonna do a dry run. I'm gonna tell you where I think we might have an issue. Let me show you guys. So right here is where we might have an issue, but this is plastic. We might have to just open this up a little bit. And it feels like it's grooved already, as if maybe something was rubbing there in the first place. But anyway, let's get this in there. We're just gonna hook in the cable. All right, it can only go one way. And remember what we said? We said black on top and the clear one on the bottom. But wow, look at that. That clear one definitely isn't the right thickness at all. Jesus. All right, so we're gonna have to change that. That sucks. And that's the fuel line that they gave us. Now luckily, this right here is short. This is our return. So let's just pull that out. And we will give this a little, oops, wrong pliers. Remember when we do fuel lines? We cut them on an angle, like so. Come on. Once we get this installed, doesn't have to be crazy long, we'll get the carburetor mounted up and then we will measure. I really should have done like an idiot. Is hello. It's not too late. Here we go. I just got done working and today was a rough day at work. It's been a rough couple of days, actually. Rather not get into it. I'll cut this straight. And there we go. Oh wait, and then we got to feed it through this lovely doohickey right here. So you want to keep it factory. And we're in. Let's hook this back up. Now the other question is, will this need to be tuned after we hook this all up? Come on. Why are you giving me a hard time? Here, make sure all our lines are hooked up, and we do. Let's get our base in. I'm gonna just keep this on. I'm not gonna put the air filter cover on. When we tune the carburetor, like I said before, we are going to, at that point, hook up the air filter. You never want to tune your carburetor with no air filter unless you just want to get a good baseline, but your final adjustment should be with the air filter on, because then you're basically getting a false reading. So remember, we thought that we were going to have an issue with the throttle, and we do. It's not moving. It is not moving, and that is okay. If you guys see me here moving this trigger, see that? It's frozen. So let me take this carburetor off and we'll get to some trimming. Okay, so right here is where it's hitting, so we're gonna have to open this up a little bit. Okay, so the plan of attack is, see where this divot's right here? We are going to continue that shaving point right here. I'm going to be using my air cutoff tool, and I'm just going to walk this back and forth in an up and down motion. I'm just not going to dive right in. We're going to try and keep with this natural curve right here, whatever that natural wear through mark is, and we're just going to work our way back and forth. You do not want to hit these holes. Okay, these are your points right here. You don't want to interfere, so we're just going to continue that natural line. It's gonna get loud in here. I'm probably gonna zero this out anyway. Now, hopefully, we have enough clearance. All right, let's do this one more time. Let's pull these lines up. That's our short one, that's our feed, and then we will do this all over again. Right, that's what happens when you do stuff like this. It's going to require multiple fittings, but hopefully when I do it and you guys watch me, you don't have to worry about those fittings. All right, I do it twice or multiple times, so you guys do it nice. All right, we gotta hook up the throttle. I keep forgetting about that stupid cable. Here we go. So I'm just kind of eyeballing it. It looks like it might clear from the angle that I'm looking at. If not, we might have to go just maybe a little bit higher and in. But I think we did it just enough. All right, let's squeeze the trigger and see if we have full range. Oh, we have full range. Oh, baby. Now check this out. See that? Okay. Okay. Let's prime for a good time. Forgot the freaking gasket. All right, be right back. Alrighty, so we're going to open up the garage. The question is, how many pulls do you think it's going to take? Hopefully you don't smoke out Mrs. Pattay performance. Alright, how many pulls? It's an OEM carburetor, and do you think we're going to need to adjust it? I got my screwdriver. Yep. All right, cold start, fire in the hole. Yeah, buddy. How low can we adjust the idle? No, doesn't matter. All right, we're good to go. How many poles is it? I don't know. So if you guys were listening, hopefully you guys were listening. I had to adjust the carburetor. Believe it or not, I had to decrease the amount of fuel that was being allowed into the carburetor. The high side is the closest to the air filter. It's labeled, so it should make it nice and easy. I was actually turning it in clockwise towards Mrs. Pattay, towards the house, decreasing fuel to get it to that perfect hymn. Right? Right? You know, mechanical instinct wise, you know when this machine is running the way it should. Right? So, remember, on the OEM carburetor, focus, let me put focus back. I can't focus for crap. So remember, on the OEM carburetor, right? Come on. Your high is right here. Facing that way. Your low side is in the inside. Same thing with this carburetor. I love, absolutely love, that the adjustments are external. And you do not need my fancy echo tools. Do not need them. It's actually cheaper to buy a new carburetor aftermarket than it is to buy those echo tools. Those echo tools I think were about like 50, 60 bucks for the pair. They have paid me tenfold, right? But if you're just trying to fix your own, just get an aftermarket carburetor. So guess what? I will put a link in the description. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Okay, you are going to have to modify the plastic mounting plate. I use the cutoff tool. A Dremel will work. Anything else probably be tedious. Invest in maybe get yourself a little Dremel. Let me get yourself a little cutoff tool. It's great for arts and crafts. I mean, other than that, I mean, let's just give this one more time. Let me just give it one more rip. Tater chip, and we should be good to go. Oh, it was hot. A little bit more throttle. We'll give her the beans. Give her the beans. It even idles good too. So that's it. I mean, I'm happy. All right, guys. If you guys found this video helpful, smash the like button, smash the subscribe button. Guess what? I'll see you guys on the next episode of Pattay's Performance. And don't forget, the Mrs. and I, we go live every Saturday, 8 a.m. Eastern Time. All right, guys. Later.